Hello again, guys and ladies, and welcome to another Trespasser playthrough video with me, the Idiot. Today we're in what looks like retail, but it's actually not. This is, ThatZenoGuy, or ThatZenoGuy. I don't really know how it's supposed to be pronounced. I think it's Zeno, but, this is ThatZenoGuy's fan build 122, I think? I don't know. Anyway, this is ThatZenoGuy's fan patch. This is a, sort of like a what would you call this? Like a reimagining of the retail game where the user ThatZenoGuy has kind of redone all of the levels with like balance changes, adjustments, fixes to the weirdness, general like puzzle fixing. Anyway, he's trying to keep patching the game to make it a little bit more playable than it was. It changes some things, it leaves some things. But anyway, I was asked on the Trespasser forum, as you will see here, wham, to play through this level. Not wham, as in like wake me up before you go. Yeah, anyway, I was asked to play this. Specifically, I was asked to play Pine Valley for some specific reason. I'm not really sure what. You can also see Plantation House is playable in this mod. Anyway, let's just jump right in. We're going to be looking at the classic level, Pine Valley, and here we are. So, we got a retail Ann this time instead of beta Ann. So I think this is based on the build 96 version of the game. The one that I know I played through in a previous beta version playthrough.
Our own locking mechanisms. InGen tolerates no
trespassers.
Not until now.
I don't really know how different this is going to be. I guess we're going to find out as we go. I was told that it was different enough to give it a look, and multiple people asked me to play through this, including Draconosaurus also, so here we are playing it. I hope it's not, like, too much the same. That was kind of my fear. I had actually thought about playing this before, and I was like, oh, I don't want to, like, do something that people have already seen, like, multiple times, so...
4, 3.
Let's just blow that guy away. And we'll keep going. A little bit of weirdness going on with the terrain down there, that's fine. That's a problem. I don't think that's even a problem you can solve manually in Trespasser. Like, the terrain sometimes just bugs out. Oh, shit, I'm gonna... Oh, okay, he died. Alright, we're good. I thought I was gonna run out of ammo there. So, yeah, here we are. This is the Lost Level Pine Valley. If you haven't seen my playthrough of the Build 96 version of this, go take a peek if you're interested. This is a level that was cut from the retail game, but has been reinstated in this fan build... Is it build 122 or 127? I can't remember. I had to like set the fan mod folder, which has the name in it, when I started playing this, but like I'm having a moment right now. I'm having a rough weekend, guys. I'm really tired this weekend. I have so much shit I need to do, and it's just not even funny. Today is my one day to kind of relax, and I thought, oh, I'll play some Trespasser, but actually I have a bunch of shit I actually have to do later. I gotta do my laundry and a bunch of other crap, and I gotta go get groceries, and ugh. Just not in the mood to do any of that today. I've had no break this week. Oh, okay. So that's a bit different. There's an Albertosaurus down there fighting some raptors who are also fighting a Stegosaurus. So it's a dino party down there, it seems. We're just not gonna get involved in that. I think I don't want to go near that Albertosaurus. There's a flip jeep there. You know what we're actually gonna do? We're gonna go a different way. When I played this in Build 96, we followed the road and went that way, which leads to some bridges and a bunch of other shit. And we saw some... I know this is where we saw that, like, weird non-Newtonian physics occurring on that one bridge where there was that spinning spike. And I'm sure ThatZenoGuy's probably fixed that.
I stepped out of the jeep and stretched my legs. The two guards attended to the wheel, and just for an instant I stood alone, unprotected in the Jurassic wilderness. I felt the air currents around me. Heard a single tree rustle.
I think that's a line that wasn't in the retail game. I might have missed it, but yeah, I believe that's a line that's missed. Also, I was wondering, how did this Jeep get here? Like, there's a tree here behind it. There's like, so it would have like somehow been flipped back. Oh no, it's completely surrounded by trees. So this somehow would have had to been launched in to land in between these, or like this guy was driving on his roof. Like, there's no other solution. That's just like, how in the hell did that happen? How do you park like that? It reminds me, there are these songs by what's that guy's name? Really old videos. I think his channel name is Nice Peter, something like that. Like, it's one word, Nice Peter. And he did these like picture songs, and there's one where it's like, it's not such a smart car, is it, smart guy? And it's like the smart car somehow parked like upside down on a fence. he would like basically like watch a video and he would have to improvise a song based on the pictures. Those were great. Those were great back in the day. Some of them actually got, I believe some of them got taken down publicly because they were, they're a little inappropriate, some of their material. For current YouTube, they're horribly inappropriate. For old YouTube, I mean, anything goes, right? So, not inappropriate isn't like offensive or anything. It'll just be like, making fun of some really weird shit in the pictures. But anyway, yeah, no. If you guys have never seen those, check them out. They're pretty funny, honestly, in my opinion. They're classics.
A forest like this, you could just walk forever and never come back.
So we're actually taking a bit of a side path. Here's a Stegosaurus over here. This does exist in the Build 96 version. I always just forget forget that it exists because it's so off the beaten path. Like it's way out of the way. But here we have a little area. This is actually known as the Hidden Village, probably because it's so far off like the main road that most people would probably follow. Well here or something like that. I don't know. It looks like it's filled in. Yeah, there's this little kind of spooky off the path Mayan ruin here. I guess this is supposed to be kind of
I just did that.
Did what? I guess this is supposed to be sort of a hint that the Mayans are going to be upcoming in Ascent. But oh, there's a knife here. Oh, this is the knife that was cut from the retail game. This was one of the lost models. But yeah, this glad to see this reinstated. As you guys remember, this was actually in Dark Secrets. And I left it behind and ruined my ability to finish the level. So I don't think we're going to take that, though. It's probably not a very good melee weapon. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to pop this fucker open. Little Easter egg here. Some of you might recognize this thingy. I don't because I never played Quake, but apparently this is the Quake symbol or something like that. I don't really know, but yeah. Little Easter egg behind that sign there. This thing actually does like a gajillion damage. Apparently it's the best melee weapon in the game, so let's actually, let's take that. Let's take that with us. See if we can put that theory to the test. Something tells me we're going to be busting that myth, but let's try it out. Let's just see how this Quake thing actually does. See if it actually kills these guys or not. Hey, you, come here. Oh, okay, it does. All right. Boom. Eat shit. All right, cool. Killed the Stegosaurus, too. Everyone's all right. Next mass extinction coming right up.
Left.
All right, we're definitely going to hold on to that. That's a good weapon. So this is the kind of off-the-path area that exists in retail. Not in retail. In Build 96 Pine Valley. I feel like I've said retail a few times now, and I'm probably getting that wrong. I always wondered why they put this here. Like, I know they were trying to make it a little more explorable. This kind of goes along with, I know I just played Plantation House, like the original version, and it kind of goes along with that in that some of the level design is a little weird in this game where there's places you can go that they're, like, really out of the way, and is it just even worth going over there? Like, I don't know. I don't know if maybe they weren't thinking about that when they made the game, or if it was just, like happenstance that they screwed up the level development because they were trying to fit the levels to the island, like the shape of the island. I don't really know, but anyway. Looks like a dead tricycloplots over here. That's a sad sight right there. I'll mercilessly slaughter everything with this Quake thing that I found, but we're not going to kill the tricycloplots. We like him. He's cool. He's such a gimpy, weird thing. I love him. But here we have a dead one. Sad sight. I think we can actually use the horns as a weapon, but we're not gonna bother because we have the Quake thing. What is this? Why is there a piece of wood in the end here? Did he like shit a log before dying? Is that petrified dino poo? Is that okay? Do we actually have so I know people say like it's kind of like a thing oh, I'm so scared I'm shitting my pants right now. Does that actually happen? Like, I know some animals will do that. I actually had, we used to have 2 cats, when I lived at my parents' place. We had 2 cats. One of them, unfortunately, she died recently. Rest in peace, Dora. I'm very sad.
Sullivan Marlin.
Getting choked up all of a sudden.
Still missing.
But yeah, we had 2 cats, and one of them was absolutely terrified of the other.
Keep it together, girl.
What is she talking about? Oh.
Deceased.
Come on.
3.
Nice. Another one over there.
2.
Shotgun's not really lined up very well. Let's try like this.
1.
There we go. Come on.
Empty.
There we go. Nice, nice. Oh, shit, there's another one. Alright, let's mow this guy down. Get wrecked. Oh, there's another one. Okay. There's a few raptors in this area. Kind of reminds me of that area in JPDS with all the raptors, the Raptor Gorge. But, now, I've never been 100% sure. I think the terrain texture in this area... Oh my god, why are there so many of them? I think the terrain texture in this area actually calls this, like, the raptor nest. So this is supposed to be a nest or something like that. Not really sure. It's just... I know in the retail game there is this, this gigantic dead sauropod skeleton here. I guess it's meant to be like a Mementosaurus or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, let's just blow these guys away really quickly. Nice. Okay. There's a few guns here, too. We don't really need them. Sucks, too, because there's the G3, the best gun. Or one of them, along with the AK. Yeah, this is a really big sauropod here. This guy must be quite sizable. Nothing like this appears in the game. And this does appear in the Build 96 version. Excuse me. This is not the version from, this is not added by ThatZenoGuy as far as I know. I think he added the hunter skeletons and the Hammond voice lines there, but, which is crazy, like, what the hell happened there that so many hunters were, like, slaughtered? Like, oh god. It's like a complete bloodbath. That's like 98% of the party right there. Alright. So let's keep heading downhill here. I know this area in the Build 96 version is really hard to navigate. The terrain is really janky, and you can kind of get stuck in it. So I think Zeno may have fixed this up a little bit. Looks like there could still be a little bit of adjustment done to some of these rocks. Yeah, that's definitely better than the version I remember in Build 96. Over there we see the T-Rex, which I know we bumped into when we played this the first time. But here we are back on the main route. There's a Jeep up there. I'm not even going to bother going up there just because I have such good weaponry already. I mean, I don't even think we need any weapon other than this Quake thing, because I'm pretty sure the Quake thing is set up to do like 5 trillion damage. So every dinosaur, including that T-Rex over there, would probably die to this. Maybe at the end of the level, maybe I'll fly over there and kill him with it. See if we can get that to work. But kind of just cruising through the level here. I'm tempted to bunny hop. I'm not going to. Because, yeah, this area is a little boring. If you guys are watching this, you know, feel free to skip ahead. I can tell you right now, we're probably not going to see a whole lot for a little while. So you can skip ahead till we get to the, I guess the geothermal plant if you watch Pine Valley. If you don't want to skip ahead, if you just want to listen to me ramble on, I guess I can do that. Ramble on, sing my song. I'm not even going to... I often try to sing very poorly on this channel. I'm not even going to attempt to, like... to do Robert Plant. That's just not, that's not gonna happen. Like we're not even gonna get halfway there, if that. Ramble on, sing my song, going around the world. Is that how the song goes? I don't really know. Ramble on. Oh god, John Fogerty sings Led Zeppelin. Some folks are born to wave a flag. Oh god, why do I even try? You know what the sad thing is? When I do band, for some reason my best friend, the guy who plays well, he sometimes plays guitar and sometimes plays the drums, because him and I can kind of play both, so we will kind of just like for fun switch around, do the old switcheroo. But I'm mainly the drummer. But my buddy, oh man, he always plays. He really likes CCR, so he plays a lot of Bad Moon Rising specifically. Oh god, we are. He plays it. He always plays it as the last song too. So like, you know, we go through this whole thing and then I see a bad moon arising. Like, oh god, why? I hate that song. I think he plays it just because. I think he plays it specifically just because he wants to torture me. So it looks like that's kind of blocked off there. I don't think that's the case in the Build 96 version. I think you could just go around, like walk through that trail there. That entire cliff actually right there. This this whole ridge, not over there where I'm pointing with my gun, but over there. That was actually not present in the earliest builds of the game. That was added later on to block the player from kind of skipping the geothermal plant. Which you can't really do because there's actually a bridge that you can't lower without doing the geothermal plant puzzle. But oh, it looks like the bridge is down in this version too. Okay. This is definitely a change by ThatZenoGuy, I think, here, which kind of an odd change actually, I think, because I always assumed the developer's intent was that you would have to like think, oh, what's that over? Look at this pipe over there. In fact, let's actually go do that before we start the geothermal plant. I always assumed the developers were kind of making you go toward this because they wanted you to see the pipe, so that then you would maybe go over there to the wellhead, because this is actually relatively easy to miss if you don't have to look at it, but you would have to look at it if you were if the bridge over there was raised, because there's no other way to get into the geothermal plant. But anyway, let's just keep going. Let's stop bitching. Keep going. Yeah. Oh man, I am not a CCR fan. I am somewhat of a hipster in terms of like, I do like a lot of stuff from before my time, specifically music. But man, I do not get all the hype surrounding CCR and like come on. Why do I always forget the name of the band? The big one. It's in Guardians of the Galaxy. Everyone my age likes this. Like, I'm 29. Everyone my age likes this fucking band, and I don't get it. How can I not remember? Oh my god, it's like one of the biggest ones. I keep wanting to say Jefferson Starship, but that's definitely not it. I think I hear another raptor. Oh, that's gonna bother me now. It's the band with, the thing is, I don't really know any of their songs because I just don't like them. What's her name? They have a girl singer and a guy singer. I don't think they're a bad band by any means. I just like don't like them myself. But everyone my age, they're like, oh, they're like so good. It's probably because of that stupid Guardians of the Galaxy movie. But never been into them. Never been into them. And I the band that is thus unnamed. If somebody wants to take a guess at what band I'm referring to, that would be pretty fantastic. Kind of a folky rock group. Shit. Anyway. Let's just keep going. I think they're the Chris Pratt. I think they're his favorite band in the movie, so that's probably going to be a giveaway, because I know everyone who's watching these is probably like, oh, you don't like insert 70s band here? Oh, how dare you?
Oh, great.
They say in their Richard Nixon impressions. All right, so here we are back at the old geothermal plant. Let's. I think we got to turn that valve there. We'll definitely do that, but let's just nuke that guy.
Comes out of the ground here.
Okay, let's turn this. Now, I haven't really looked at the Build 96 version as much as I probably should have, so I'm gonna probably miss things that are different in this version to the original. There we go, got that running. Okay, and we've got this guy going. So we got the tank operating.
By an algae-killing chemical circulated through the massive cooling tower. This reservoir was filled from a pump in the valley some ways away.
So there's actually a hint from him, and to go look in the, to go look out in the valley there. That's quite. That's a fun little line there. So maybe my theory about the reason for the pipe was not the case. I don't know. All right, let's head up here. Now, I think. Oh, actually, we don't want to go up these stairs yet. We want to go over here. I think ThatZenoGuy has actually, if I remember correctly reading the patch notes, he has actually added in one of the deleted puzzles that was not in the Build 96 version. So we're going to go check and make sure that's actually the case, because this cooling tower puzzle does not exist in the retail version, or the, oh my god, why do I keep saying that? The Build 96 version. This version does not exist in, yeah, there we go. All right, so let's just shoot that, see what happens. Get that out of the way. Okay, that didn't work. Maybe we have to, remove it entirely. So what's supposed to be the situation here is that it's actually blocking the fan, so the fan can't turn. There we go, yep. And there we go. We see the fan starts turning. That's cool. Is this one supposed to... Oh, shit, yep. I think if you jump in there, it'll probably kill you, so I'm just going to be a little careful with that. Alright, so that's another puzzle that just doesn't work in the Build 96 version. I think you can just skip it. Like, it's considered to have been done by default, but here you actually have to do that, so that's nice. I think in the beta walkthrough, it's supposed to be like a piece of wood that's jammed in it, but that is probably not going to work if you try to do that manually. By the way, I noticed wasn't the door blocked in the Build 96 version getting into the geoplant? Like, you had to actually remove a bar using a rebar in the Build 96 version. Weird that was removed, actually. I feel like that was something that should have stuck in this patch here. Anyway, let's keep going. I hate this puzzle.
Hissed and spat. Water pumped deep into the
Hopefully it works a little better in this patch.
Steam turns the turbine to produce electricity.
This sometimes I feel like in the build 96 version this doesn't always work. So okay, as I had thought, am I doing something wrong here, or I hate this puzzle. It's not obvious to me what I'm supposed to be doing. Like which way do I rotate these things? Like, how do I even get this to start? Like, I've done all of the other stuff as far as I know. Oh, there we go. Okay, boom, that one goes right up. So now we'll try this one. Hopefully it works. It's so hard to push these things too. I feel like almost like it's probably an easy way to get this to work. Okay, so that one seems to have worked. Now we'll try that one. Oh, and there it goes. Okay, so I think ThatZenoGuy may have patched this so that it doesn't incrementally increase based on how much you turn the lever. I think he may have just boosted it so it goes as far as possible. I don't know what's going on inside there.
Half a clip.
Interesting sound effect there. Let's check it out. Oh, it's just another raptor. A lot of raptors in this level. Holy shit. Like, I think there's far more than there were in the build 96 version.
Almost out.
A lot of guns, a lot of raptors, a lot more action. This one, do I have to turn this? I can't remember how this puzzle works if you even have to do anything here. Let's just try turning this. I don't recall this being here in the original version, so maybe this is another added puzzle. I don't know. Let's just turn this thing and see hopefully if we can get this to work. Turn a little bit righty-tighty, not lefty-loosey. There we go. Boom. Got that working. Okay. Why do I even have this? I don't think I need that. I have the Quake thing. Okay, so now I think we got to go over to the Transformers. Let's try this. I don't even think you have to do these in sequence in the build 96 version. I think you can do them out of sequence. I don't know if it matters in ThatZenoGuy's variant, but so we'll throw these down. Come on. Push. There we go. Push. Push. Yeah, there we go. I always thought that was weird the way Hammond says that in the movies. Something about the way he says that. Ooh, push, push. So that's how he always called our cats.
Don't
you
try
go, push,
this
push, push, and they come running. It's great. All right, let's smack that guy. Smack. Oh, I thought I had long arm syndrome there for a second. I was like, oh boy, here we go again. And we'll smack that guy. And I think we gotta smack one more. Oh my god, I am getting long arm. You saw that, right? Look, my arm was stretching. Stretching to thus unheard of degrees. Alright, so I'm just gonna check in the building and make sure that everything that needs to be done has been done. Soda! There's not a gun there. I don't think we need that.
Control room. Looks pretty intact. Looks like it might still work.
So there's one more thing we gotta do. Looks like. Looks like it has something to do with like the end pipe, so let's go try that out. I know in the build 96 version, I'm pretty sure this puzzle isn't even finished, nor does it even function the way it's intended to. But here, it looks to me like ThatZenoGuy has made every element of the puzzle required to be done in order for us to finish the level.
Here.
So, okay, is this a thing we need to do? God, why are these things so hard to push? It's like that lever. Again, I always think of, whenever I have to do something like this, I think of that lever in East Dock. The one where you have to, like, open the gate. It's a very, I don't know why I said that weirdly. Okay, that one stopped moving, so maybe we gotta, let's try that with this one now. Maybe? Maybe. Come on. Come on, you. Did it not stop? Am I a dumbass? Is that what happened? Come on. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, it's starting to defy physics a little bit. It's starting to disconnect. Well, obviously I meant to be turning these. How far? Oh god. This, I think something funny's happening here. I think we might need a little bit more updating to this mod. Oh boy. These look like they're disconnecting. Is this one frozen in place now? It's hard to tell. Okay. Try this one. Make it go the same kind of distance, maybe? Oh, there we go. Okay. That one was a little funky, but looks like we got it. And the geothermal plant is back online, judging by the music. So I think we can continue on our adventure now. I like that the music, does she hear the music so she knows, oh yes, I've solved the puzzle, you know? So does this work now? Yes. Okay. Cool. And off we go. All right. So I'm guessing the way you would know that works is the fact that you can push the button there. I know in the original version, this bridge here is actually the indicator that you can't proceed further into the level because you can't get past the ditch here that exists that we're about to see. You can't get past that if you haven't solved the geothermal plant puzzle because the buttons right here don't work. But looks like he's added one more bridge over there that has the same functionality. So let's just punch that guy. Oh boy. Do I have to hold it? What's happening here? Okay, there we go. That was weird. I'm guessing the trigger boxes to push that were a little bit off. There's still a little bit of patching to be done, I'm sure. Trespasser is it's a little bit of a beast that forever needs taming, I think. That's probably just a matter of adjusting the trigger boxes that trigger when Anne's finger touches those buttons. That's how it works, by the way. Like those buttons are a two-dimensional texture, so you have to have little like cubes that you stick your finger into, and then doing that is what causes the button to be pushed, just because of the way they're set up. Now, if those were 3D and the buttons were actually physical objects that you could push that were separate from the texture, then you would have it so she just pushes the boxes. But even then, sometimes the physics can be weird on those. So Trespasser's physics system with the way it handles boxes and volumes is a little weird, but yeah. So you see that, like, it looks like I'm pushing the bottom button, and the game thinks I'm pushing the top button. So that's gonna need ThatZenoGuy. I have more things for you to patch. the war never changes. All right. Say hi to the tricycle plots and keep going. This is definitely different. So if you remember, if you watch the Build 97 version, this was just flat. This went flat all the way over to the harbor, and it was kind of a boring walk. But it looks like ThatZenoGuy, I think, has added the ending from the retail version of Lab into the terrain of this level. So now we're going to walk in transition to what looks like the retail lab. Interesting decision. That's kind of like how they've changed some of the other levels in the retail version to match up with the endings of other levels that were cut from the game, or the endings of the beginnings of levels. I don't know, match up so that, oh god, I'm stuck in his head. Oh, save me from this tangent, please. There we go. All right, you're dead. Nice. There's an unused line, by the way, there. Anne has a bunch of dino kill lines, which are supposed to play when she kills things. Those were not really used in the final version of the game, which sucks because they're fun. She gets a little more confident. Oh, and there we are. We have finished Pine Valley, and here we are in Lab. So now I'm sure I could just play through the whole game again, and everything would probably be fine. We'd find some differences. But we're going to stop here because I said I was just going to do Pine Valley. So that was ThatZenoGuy's fan patch of Trespasser. Check it out if you haven't. If you want to give the whole game kind of another playthrough, it's an interesting alternate take. Of course, always play the original game first, but this is a good way to look at it once you've experienced the original. I think what we're going to do is we're going to shoot ourselves to end the level here. There we go, and we're dead. Nice. All right. So thank you guys and ladies for watching. I will see you in the next video. Until then, take care. Have a good evening, day, or whatever. I'm going to continue to sweat my ass off because it is 20 degrees here. Yeah. Anyway, take care. See ya.